Hi everyone, I'm Meg Thomas, also known as Maggie Ravenswing. I'm a dragon oracle, and I'm sitting outside enjoying this beautiful weather today on this full moon day. Eclipse season. Massive energy soaring at us right now from the sun, and it is fabulous out here. So, thank you all for joining me. I wanted to continue on a little bit more about guided meditation and about meditation in general. A lot of people don't know about meditation, but then again, according to statistics, there is over 500 million people on this earth that meditate. And that's all sorts of different types of meditation. That is mindful focus, that is just a conscious pause, chanting, singing, walking meditation. There's yoga meditation. There is all sorts of different things. If you use a prayer beads or a rosary, that in a way is considered meditation also. And some people just don't understand that, and they have to find a way to meditate. Well, that's where I'm going to try and help you out here. See, meditation, like I said, can be done in a variety of different ways. And sometimes I meditate as I'm driving down the road, and I'm asking questions to my goddess, to the universe. What am I going to do about this? And song pops on the radio and answers my question. But meditation is basically the mindful focus and calming of the mind on a single thing or series of things. If you're like me, you didn't grow up in a culture that meditated. We did rosary, things like that, but it wasn't called meditation at the time. So I had to learn and teach myself about meditation, and I didn't actually realize that what I was doing was called meditation until many years later. So, what I did is this. I used to live in a small little village, small town. There was maybe 1,000 people in the town, so there wasn't hardly anybody around ever. And I used to go out in my backyard. This was the 70s, so it was easy to go out and do things and not have to worry about being called back or being worried about what was going to happen. And I had 2 tall pine trees in my backyard, soaring tall pine trees. One of the branches on the one tree came down in kind of like a U shape, and I would use it to climb up into the tree so that I could sit and just have some time to myself. So I was sitting there, and I was just listening to everything around me, the birds, feeling the sun as it came through the branches to me, and feeling the tickle of the ants as they'd said, oh, wait a minute, there's somebody on this branch. And in the breeze, I realized that I not only would be able to hear the breeze as it moved through the different trees, but I could feel it as it was coming before it reached that point. Sometimes it surprised me, sometimes it didn't. And then I realized, in concentrating further, that I could feel the tree moving ever so slightly in the breeze, and the way that it responded to the breeze and the pressure of the wind. Now, let me take another step back. It's really difficult to calm the monkey mind, as it's phrased, to get to the point of concentrating on things. I say don't calm the monkey mind at all. Let it go and play. Give it something to play with. Give Give it a thought. Give it, as I said in one of my other videos, give it a potato. Here, go chase the potato and let it run around entirely with that potato, with that thought, until it exhausts itself on it. So just give the monkey mind that chattering little what if, what's going on, what are we doing, what am I doing, what am I looking at, why is that here, why can't I do this, why can't I pay for that, why can't I get that, why can't I do this. Give it something to do. It's that simple. Give it a thread of a thought to go chase, and let it chase itself until it is exhausted in chasing that. Meanwhile, you work on doing what you can control, your breathing, which is very essential to doing meditation. You must utilize a full breath in and exhale it out. And you must learn to focus on just breathing for a while. Just focus on breathing. Focus on how it fills your lungs, how it is coming into your nose and your mouth and your throat, and continuing down through the bronchioles to your lungs, and how that makes you feel, how much more clear-headed you become with each breath. And breathing is very important, obviously, to life. I mean, what isn't? But if you are not breathing, interruptions, nicks. Breathing is very important. It helps to clear the mind. It helps to engage all of your cells, because without oxygen, we would be dead, literally. It helps to get you focused on something while that monkey mind is off chasing the potato. And in doing that, once you've started focusing on your breath, then you can start focusing a little bit more on your body. How does your body feel in that moment where you're at? Is it comfortable? Is it hot? Is it cold? Where is it hot? Where is it cold? Do you need to change your position at all? Is something poking you in the leg? Move, get a more comfortable position. Do you need to stretch? Do you need to walk? That can be done also. But focus on your body and just become aware of everything. How does your skin feel? Is it dry, or is it too moist? Is it sweaty? Is it cold? Focus on the way the wind is blowing through your hair, the way the sunlight feels hitting your body. Go down into your toes and see if you can feel them, and concentrate on how every bit of your being is feeling. And keep going within with this. As you're focusing on that, then you can move on to your location. Is the chair you're sitting in wobbly? Is it not? Is it stable? Are you on your bed? Is it comfortable? Do you need to do laundry? Is that poking at your head? Put it aside and note that you need to do it, but not right now. Focus on the air in the room. Is it stale? Do you need to open a window? All of these things come into your concentration. And in doing so, it goes into your meditation. You're putting things in order. You're getting things organized in your head. And that is what meditation is about. Getting things focused and in order. If I do not feel set and settled in any way, then it's difficult for me to get into meditation. But that was when I first started. Now, it comes a lot easier for me. I can focus on what I need to, start working with my breathing, and move into my meditative state just by picking one of my favorite subjects that I like to go to for meditation. Songs, calming breaths, waterfalls, cloud watching, All of these things can be used to have as a focal point for your meditation. Now, once you start practicing your breathing, it will become easier. All you need is a few minutes of time. You're sitting in traffic, you're going to work, and you're getting all aggravated because some numbskull up ahead is doing the hoochie coochie and jumping from one lane back to the other. That's when you stop focusing on that. Keep aware of it and everything else around you, but stop focusing on it and letting it bother you, and go in and start breathing. And with each deep breath, feel the calm center core radiate out more to your lungs, to your stomach, down your arms, to your legs and your feet. Let it radiate out your hair if you have any. And know that a lot of the little irritations are not necessarily going to be there all the time. They're just right there bugging you at this moment. So back to my tree. As I was sitting there on my tree, feeling the wind blow it and everything move, and the ants, and going within and feeling my bum sitting on the branch, the one little stick that kept poking it there off to the side, and the ants crawling all over me. I could also go within to the tree, feeling the bark and the creatures crawling within underneath the bark of the tree, and the sap as it slowly made its way up to the top. The way that the light hit the top of the trees, and some branches didn't see any sun. The way that all of a sudden there would be some sunlight hitting those branches because they were moved by the wind. The tree, as it accepted a bird sitting on it and a squirrel running up it. All of these things were within the realm of my being able to perceive them, simply because I had the imagination to feel them, to perceive them. I knew that they were there in some form, so I just started to actually feel everything. Now, when I start meditating now, it depends on where I'm at. If I'm in a swamp, I'm feeling the reeds of the grass and the water as it vibrates from the frogs doing their little song. There is a lot of times that I feel the trees, I feel the breeze, as I said, before it comes through the trees, and I will look to where it is coming from or away from it. I will feel the clouds as they gather around for the sunset to make it spectacular in its colors. And I will get called outside. It is a form of connection for me, and meditating is as easy as breathing for a lot of things for me. So I hope this little bit has helped you out and will help to guide you in learning how to meditate. And I will be back for some more videos on meditation soon. Thank you. I am Meg Thomas, also known as Maggie Ravenswing. You can find me on Facebook at my page, Maggie Ravenswing Dragon Oracle, Ravenswing Apothecary. Any of my videos here on Ravenswing Manor on YouTube. You can find me on Instagram at Maggie_Ravenswing. You can also find me coming up in the Awakening Network. My channel will be called Under the Ravenswing. I will have some products there that I make, and I will also have links to videos here on my YouTube channel, Ravenswing Manor, and hopefully I will be seeing some more of you. I'll be back with some more on meditation and guided meditation in another video. Blessings and peace in.